Introducing TraitBot. Unlike many evolutionary robots, TraitBot has no explicit fitness function. Rather, like humans, it knows what it likes, what it doesn't like, and what's good for it, and just uses that information to do what it thinks it should do. TraitBot selects from its many different abilities probabilistically using 5 traits passed from generation to generation. The first trait is risk propensity. Robots high in this will select actions almost randomly, whereas those low here will consistently do what they've decided is safest. The second is curiosity. A curious robot will try new actions once in a while a not curious robot will continue what it knows already. The third trait is stability. A stable robot gives more weight to the long-term effects than immediate. An unstable robot will do the opposite. The fourth trait is sensitivity. The more sensitive a robot is, the more any event will affect it, positively or negatively. Finally, the last trait is its gain-loss bias. A robot with a gain bias will seek out good things even at the cost of bad things happening, whereas a robot with a loss bias will tend to avoid bad things even at the cost of missing the good. Using these traits, TraitBot can decide to move, consume resources, spawn a child, etc. To help him in his decisions, TraitBot is designed with 2 ultrasonic sensors letting it see to the sides, a touch sensor to feel when it's against a wall, and a color sensor to tell it what it's about to eat, food, medicine, or poison. To pass its traits on, a robot can choose to spawn a child, which will have the same traits save for a small mutation. This helps the robot evolve. In addition to evolving, TraitBot also develops within a lifetime. Each robot will learn associations between its actions and the effect on its health or life, and learn what it should be doing. Using these associations, TraitBot will eventually learn good actions to take for many sensor configurations. In early generations, TraitBot doesn't do very well, ignoring food and medicine. By late generations, it learns to eat food regularly, but continue moving to prevent overeating. When no food is available, TraitBot tends to just move around and have children. TraitBot can even interact dynamically. A low-risk bot will avoid poison that's suddenly introduced, but will not avoid medicine. Here, poison is represented by brown color, and medicine is represented by the white color. A high-risk bot, on the other hand, seems to dislike poison, but is willing to come back and give it another try. We played out 3 generations of robots in each of 3 conditions. The first took place in a resource-rich environment, and the learned associations were passed on from parent to child. In this case, later generations learned to live a little longer and spawn more children. The effect was minimal, but that is simply due to 3 not being very many generations. In a larger scale study, we would expect this trend to continue. The second condition was in the same environment, but each new robot had to relearn associations. This showed a similar pattern to the first condition. It seems a bit stronger, but again, 3 is not enough generations to make that claim strongly. The final condition was in an environment with no resources at all. Here, the robots spawned fewer children as time went on, while lifespan didn't change much. This is consistent with biological life. Again, we would want more data to see how this holds out across many generations, but for now, this is a very promising result. Thank you for watching our presentation on TraitBot.